Okay, so tell me a little bit about your favorite memory this season.
My favorite memory, let's see, probably it had to be the BYU game. It was such a exciting environment to be a part of, like such a cool experience all the way around. Being out there with Cole, you know, the best ever.
I mean, I think this is going to be the kind of the common occurrence, but definitely the BYU game. Even though we lost, being able to have my senior night on that big a stage in that stadium for like my last big hurrah, that was an awesome experience. Having my whole family there, being cheered on by my teammates, it was just, I'll remember it forever, for sure.
It was such an awesome opportunity to just like get that game day atmosphere in the football stadium. You know, you always watch the football games, and it's really cool to have a team like ours just get that feeling replicated and be on that field and feel like you're big time.
The most memorable moment was probably like every time we scored, just hearing the crowd freak out was so cool. It was like a wave of sound. You could feel it on the field.
It's something we haven't really had before. I mean, we've had crowds at like Lagoon and stuff like that, but getting to step into a $200-something million stadium with thousands of your own students behind you, that was pretty cool. That was special for sure.
I think running out of that tunnel right before the game and seeing how many people were there and hearing all the loud roars, that's something, I mean, you think of when you're a kid and everything like that. I think you actually get the chance to run out there and see that. It was just an amazing experience.
You know, it really was pretty cool because BYU was like the big dogs. They were #1 when we played them, so to know like I was out there and I could hang and I was making a difference leading the team, especially after my first half was kind of slow, to come back in the second half and get a hat trick in the second half, I was like, felt pretty vindicated and confident in myself. So that was cool to know that I could perform on the big stage.
I mean, I wish I would have got one more so I could have outdone Nick. But yeah, no, it was awesome to be able to go out there, and I was super nervous before the game, I'm not gonna lie. I always get like that, but this one seemed like it meant a little more. So in order to come out and right off the bat just get that first goal, it was kind of letting me settle in and get me a little confidence booster.
We lost, but it was still pretty sick.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I just like as many guys as we've had get nominated, 12 this year, which was awesome. I think we had a little, I know this is going to be selfish to say, but only 12 doesn't seem like enough for our team.
We have, I mean, Kale on LSM, who's freak. He was first team as a freshman. We got Kevin, who, you know, first team snub in my opinion, but he's a monster at defense.
I didn't really know what to expect since it was my first year. I didn't really know what the competition was, but just throughout the season I knew I could definitely achieve that, and it was good to get recognized. That was cool.
Koeberer is our president, and I'm also his roommate. Just the amount of work that I saw behind the scenes from him and from our general manager, Garrett Fitzgerald, and our head coach, Coach Mack, and also our assistant coaches, you know, all the work put on behind the scenes was just phenomenal, and I want to tip my hat to all the leadership and people that are responsible for that. So
I think it's brought me to my closest friends I've ever had. When we preach family, I think I truly have met a lot of my best friends and family that I'll have for the rest of my life.
Next season, honestly, playing in the stadium again would be an awesome thing to do. I think how our schedule will line up, we might get to play CU Boulder in there, which will be really fun. You know, that Rocky Mountain rivalry would be awesome to play in front of those fans.
Having so many guys come back, like we have Nick Chastain, me, Malcolm, all guys that could have graduated, but with how college turned out, COVID and everything, we get a huge returning class. It's awesome.
I think we got a good group of guys. We're only losing Cole and a couple others, so we should be pretty good, if not better.
I think we're going to come back and have a really strong 2023 season.